0-0 here in Lynchburg as we move to the home half of the second inning alongside Matt Warner. My name's Nick Pierce, and his name is Tom Reginas. He's the 12th year head coach of the Winthrop Eagles. Reginas, former Clemson assistant, Stetson graduate. He's taken his team to the conference championship game twice in the Big South Conference. There's Scott Jackson, the head coach of the Liberty Flames. He's been to back-to-back postseasons. 2019 ASUN champs, 2021 NCAA regional at-large berth to Knoxville. Went all the way to the regional final before falling to Tennessee. Vols made their way to the College World Series last year. And the goal is clear for this Flames team. They've been to a regional each of the last two times, obviously 2020 notwithstanding with the cancellation of the season due to the pandemic. And now they believe they need to take that next step and get to a super regional as Derek Orndorff leads things off for the Flames. Get your cell phones out with this guy at the plate. 5 home runs already, tied for 4th in the country. 2-0. Launched one here again yesterday. 3 straight games with at least 1 homer now. 3 for 6 on the weekend. Tyler Jones doesn't look too interested in throwing him here.
He's got to be careful here in this situation. But Orndorff, I mean, he has just taken the season by storm. Even think back to that fantastic catch he had against Florida. Some guys kind of ease into a new situation, not this guy.
Overcooked that one, low and away, ball 4. Orndorff, a 4-pitch walk to start things here in the home half of the second inning.
Well, you touched on it a little bit. That's what makes this Liberty lineup so dangerous. They can beat you swinging the bats, but if you're not going to throw strikes, they're more than happy to be patient and get base runners this way. And we've seen that in this series.
Leadoff man aboard, first base runner for Liberty. Tyler Jones, who filled up the strike zone in the first inning, walks Orndorff on 4 pitches. Here's Cameron Foster now. And 5 straight out of the zone, 1 ball, no strikes. Foster's had a good weekend, 3 for 8 with a home run. 3-run shot here in the first game on Friday. And he's driven in 4 on the weekend. Ball 2, high and away. Foster from Douglasville, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. Went to Westminster Schools, multi-sport athlete in high school, also a power forward on the basketball court. Takes a strike here, 2-1.
Boy, and you have to be thrilled with how he started. A guy like Orndorff, you feel like you kind of know what to expect. He's been around the game for a while collegiately, but you never know with the freshmen, as talented as they are, how they react when it's, the lights are on and it's go time. And man, he has lived up to all the expectations thus far.
Runner not going, the pitch inside, 3-1. Well, even with a guy like Orndorff, I mean, yeah, 15 home runs for Division II Seton Hill last year, but he didn't hit a lot at Penn State when he started out. You don't know sometimes going from Division II to Division I. Sometimes it pays off. Aaron Anderson last year, there's ball 4. And then Derek Orndorff this year has shown that the stage is not too big for him. And Cameron Foster works back-to-back walks now for Brady Gulikowski. Gulikowski getting a start at first base today. It's a position he's not played a whole lot of. Catcher DH more or less by trade, but he's been over at first some. Logan Matthew gets a day off today. And he swings and unloads deep to right field. Will the park hold it? No, it will not. Gone for a 3-run homer. Brady Gulikowski gives Liberty a 3-0 lead in the second.
This lineup will wait you out, and then when you have to come to them, you get in a situation where, boy, we got to throw a strike here, they'll make you pay, and they have the power to do it up and down this lineup. They continue to swing it well, and Scott Jackson told me before the game, he's like, this might be the most powerful lineup I've had here. He's like, especially if we can get Logan Matthew back and going, there might be more pop in this lineup than we've had really since Scott Jackson took over the program.
Ball one outside to 3. Hillier now batting from the left side. Looking at the replay, that wasn't even a terrible pitch. That was where they wanted it. Fastball away, and Gulikowski still strong enough to hook it out of here. Now Hillier puts a charge into one. Deep to right. Did he go back to back? Yes! Holy smokes, 3 Hillier. First career home run. Solo shot to right, and it's 4-0 just like that. Wow.
It's catching. Everybody getting in on the act now. That was an elevated pitch. He's still able to drive that one out.
Maybe got a hanger that time. Like you said, up in the zone.
Yeah. Boy, how quickly it can turn in this game, huh? We saw Jones look so sharp in the first inning, just filling up the strike zone, getting ahead of every hitter. And then it just kind of all came apart here, right from the first hitter he faced here in the second. Orndorff couldn't throw him a strike, and it's been downhill since.
Mound visit for Tyler Jones to try to settle him in after this thing has exploded in a hurry. And, you know, we talked with Tom Reginas before the ball game today, Matt, and the solo home run you can live with, but it's the 2 walks before the home run that gets you.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And with a lineup that packs a punch like Liberty as well, yeah, you just can't put guys on. You can't hand out free passes. And then you have to think about this, too. Obviously, it's very early in this ball game, but everyone's aware of the bullpen for Liberty and what they do on the mound. So you're like, man, if we dig ourselves a hole against this Flame squad and the arms they can throw at you, you put yourself in a real tough spot. This is not an easy team to come from behind against.
4-0 can feel like 7 or 8-0. Hitter now is Nathan Keeter. Freshman left fielder takes outside. That was 3 Hillier, just his second hit as a Flame. He had a base hit, a single last year, pinch hit off the bench against TCU. So just his second hit in limited action for the Flames, and he leaves the yard.
I guess you say Scott Jackson pushing all the right buttons, huh?
I guess so. Living right down there in that third base dugout, apparently. 2 balls, no strikes on Keeter. There's a strike. Taken all the way that time, 2-1. Winthrop, some action in its bullpen already. 3 balls and a strike. The Eagles still have some arms they haven't used yet this weekend. Figure Jordan Montanari will be an option today. That's not Montanari throwing right now, though. That's Dyson Johnson, the junior right-hander. Another guy that we haven't seen yet. Fouled away to the right. And the count goes full now, 3-2 on Keeter. Back-to-back home runs here in the second inning. Liberty with some thunder in its lineup. Gulikowski and Hillier leave the yard. Now Keeter works a walk, third of the inning for Jones, who may not be long for this game if this continues. Still nobody out here in the second. And Ty Peters will be the batter. Peters getting the start for a 3rd straight day. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Jake Lazaro, the Flames starting shortstop. St. John's transfer, out of the lineup 3rd straight day. Strained glute muscle.
All been there.
Especially at our age.
That's right. We're all day to day at this point.
slipped and fell coming into the stadium the other day. I'm just happy to be here. Runner goes. Picked a good one to run on. And a short hop throw at second base. Stolen base for Nathan Keeter.
Yeah, got a breaking ball. Pretty good jump. Flames getting out and run a little bit. Not just sitting back and waiting for another long ball, but trying to make something happen.
Like you said, this lineup's got a lot of different ways it can beat you. The home run ball, the small ball, we saw a little bit of that on display late in the game, pushing across some insurance runs. No balls, 2 strikes on Ty Peters. Shortens to bunt and missed the baseball. That's a strikeout. Couldn't get it down that time, 1 away. I'd say after a week of watching this team, I mean, they certainly passed the eye test of a top 25 ball club.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think the most impressive thing, you get all that buzz after the Florida series, you get ranked, is, okay, now how focused will they be? And you've seen them come out and take care of business and put together good at-bats. And like, that is the most impressive thing to me. They haven't let all that other stuff kind of get in the way of their focus on the field.
And this guy's not even hitting right now.
Right.
Great bets.
Yeah.
0 for 1 with a strikeout today. That's the scary part if you're an opposing team, is this Flames team can still take it to another level. Lifted foul out of play, 1-1, and probably one of the things that's got to make Scott Jackson excited is he feels like his team can still be better. Ball and a strike on Gray Betts. 4 across in the inning. 3-run homer from Brady Gulikowski, a solo homer from 3 Hillier. Sophomore catcher getting his first start of the year today. 2-1 on Betts. Meanwhile, for Winthrop, it doesn't get any easier. They've got undefeated North Carolina coming up this week in the midweek. Fouled away, 2-2. I think the Eagles have some pieces, but it's just once they get into Big South play and have a few weeks to kind of figure some things out.
Yeah. Tom Regis even said these first 2 or 3 weeks he called a time of discovery. He said we've got to use this to kind of figure out who we are.
Lifted to left center field. That's going to split the gap and go all the way to the wall. Around third is Keeter. He will score. Betts is going to try for 3. The relay. He's in there. RBI triple for Gray Betts. He gets his first hit of the weekend. And the barrage continues. It's a 5-run second inning, and it's 5-0 Liberty.
Great job going the other way, staying back on that baseball. And you forget, that's the guy who led the A-Sun in triples last year. You don't think of him as, you would think of maybe a different body type or different position that would do that. But he shoots those gaps, and he was thinking 3 right out of the box.
Tyler Jones had a 3-up, 3-down first, kind of settled Winthrop in early, but it got away from him in a hurry, and he is out of the ball game now. Only 1 out in the second inning, and Tom Regis is having to go to his bullpen early. We'll step out and have the pitching change when we come back to Lynchburg.